Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners. Welcome to the Transformational Soul Show with your host, Ruth Soltman. Are you ready to experience more stability in your life? You can change your life and be who you are meant to be, your authentic self.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ruth Soltman, and this is the Transformational Soul. So I'd like to welcome you if you're here for the first time. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, for listening. I'm very grateful for your support of me and the show. And please continue to like, share, participate, and subscribe. Goldylocks Productions shows are also available now on Rumble. So if you can jump on Rumble there and check them out as well. And all of them are also on YouTube, and some, as this one, is on Facebook as well. I just want to remind you that all three of my books are available on Amazon and in the Kindle store. So if you, have Amazon Unlimited or Kindle Unlimited, you can read them for free once you download them. This Saturday, October 23rd, we are having the Spiritual Message Circle at 8 p.m. So the Spiritual Message Circle is really fun. There's several of the show hosts will be on there giving little mini readings. So it's always a lot of fun, and I really hope you can join us this Saturday. And then save the date for the following weekend, October 30th at 8 p.m. as well, for our Halloween special. So keep your eyes open, for information about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I want to let everybody know that I'm going to be having a huge Black Friday sale next month. Things that will be on sale will be my books, my services, and a lot of my craft items like tote bags, signs, mugs, wine glass charms, jewelry, Christmas ornaments, and more. So you'll want to check that out once I get all that information posted. So today is October 20th, and it is a full moon. And I was thinking today about what the energy of the full moon and how it helps us. It intensifies the energy that we send out, to manifest or for things that we're trying to draw towards us. And then I was thinking, last week, we were talking about setting crystal clear intentions, and, always be mindful of what you want. Make sure that your intentions are very clear. You always want to make sure that you don't even let it enter your mind what you don't want. Just focus on the things that you do want. And this is, the full moon is a great time to do that because, we have all that full moon energy that we can use at our disposal to help us focus better, to help us manifest better, and to help us put out those crystal clear intentions. So it's a really good time to focus on changes that you want to make, and things like that. October 20th is a very special day to me as well. On this day in 1919, my grandma was born. I've been feeling her a lot for the last week or two, and she transitioned 35 years ago. She only got to see one of her great-grandchildren, my oldest daughter, Amanda. And Amanda was a couple weeks shy of being one when my grandma passed. And the last time that I saw my grandmother, I was 2 or 3 months pregnant with my oldest son, Tommy. And she was really in and out of it because she was heavily medicated. And my mom didn't want me to tell her because she didn't want my grandma to worry because she had enough, going on with her. So, I didn't, but she told me that I was pregnant. She knew that I was pregnant. Now, being 2 or 3 months, I'm not showing at all. So she just knew. So when I was a young child, she was always very wise and intuitive. I can remember back in the 70s when I was very young, she told me that nursing and computers were the future, the jobs of the future. And she was certainly right about that. Both of my grandmas always seemed to know things that there was like no way they could know them. Now, back then, of course, when I was a kid, I didn't know about intuition or anything like that. But my dad's mom, Betty, she used to dream about her dad when there was something wrong in the family. And then she'd get up the next morning and go down the list and start calling her kids to find out what was going on and who needed something. And she was always, always right. Every single time she dreamed about her dad, she something was going on with one of her children. So, we can always use our intuition. It's right there. It's that GPS system for us. And I pulled a card before the show for the group, and it's from Archangel Uriel. And it's about noticing the feelings that you're having, the emotions that you're having, and know that they signify divine guidance. Let's say some hellos here. Let me see who's here. Hi, Kib. So nice to see you. And Heather. Hi, Heather. I'm glad you could make it. Veronica, nice to see you. Jill Sheen is here. Oh, thank you so much for your super sticker, Jill. Jill said she had a rough week last week. She's back now, able to listen to shows. Well, that's awesome. We missed you. Let's see. So back in April, I heard those 5 words that most mothers dread. Mom, I'm getting a motorcycle. My oldest son, it had always been his dream. He always wanted a motorcycle all of his life. And he's 35 now. And so he was finally in a place where he felt like he could do it. He was so over the moon, so excited about this bike. I mean, he was more excited than a little kid at Christmas, when they walk downstairs and see all their presents under the tree. I mean, when he walked in the house with that bike, he was grinning from ear to ear. It was his dream come true. Now, I, as a mom, of course, when he told me that, my heart kind of sank a little bit because, not because he's not a good driver or doesn't know what he's doing, because he is. But it's the other people. And it's the same in a car. You got to watch out for the other people. Now, on a motorcycle, it is a bit more dangerous. So he got the bike, and every chance he got, he would ride it. Absolutely loved it. He was living his dream. And I was happy for him. So Monday night, he had to go up to work on something. He was on his way home, and he was on his bike. And he's going down the road, down the street, and an Escalade pulled out right in front of him. And when it did, he did not have enough time to stop. He tried to stop, and the back end was fishtailing, but he wasn't able to stop. So he hit the Escalade right on the passenger side. Now, he hit it so hard that it dented his gas tank. He flew off of the bike and landed. It was, I believe it was the back end of the Escalade in the middle of the street on the concrete. So that call is never fun. He called me and he told me that thank God he was wearing his helmet. He said that he's pretty sure his arm and wrist are broken. He thought that his leg, knee, ankle, and pelvic bone were fractured. So he's sitting up there waiting for, the police and the ambulance to come. And his fiance goes up there to be with him, and I stayed with their babies. And so I'm talking to him on the phone, and he's just a basket case because, who would think this would happen? So I guess the other guy said that he never even saw my son on the motorcycle. And at one point, the other driver got out of the car, and he's like, dude, man, you need to be careful, or something to that effect. And it was totally not my son's fault at all. there were 3 or 4 witnesses that saw exactly what happened. And they said that, my son tried to stop, that this guy just pulled out in front of him. And just thinking about him flying over the vehicle and hitting the concrete, I mean, I can't even imagine. I've been in automobile accidents before with my seatbelt on. I know how bad I felt the next day. I know how banged up I was with a seatbelt on. So I can't even imagine what his poor body is feeling. So finally, the ambulance comes and takes him to the hospital. And his fiancée is still waiting behind for the police to come. It was about 45 minutes to an hour until they got there. And then they filed their report and stuff, and she went on to the hospital. So this night, I witnessed a few miracles. The first was that the most common injuries in a motorcycle accident are head, neck, and back. He didn't have any of those. The second one was that all these people, now we hear all the time in the media, how nasty people are, and, they're just all about themselves and stuff. These witnesses, these 3 or 4 people waited over an hour for the police to come so they could give their statement. I thought that was just so wonderful. It seems like that's a long time to stand around and wait. I'm sure they were on their way home from work or whatever, and they're probably tired. But they did. They stayed there. They took the time, and they gave their statements to the police. And that was just amazing in and of itself. So when my son told me he thought all these different areas on his body were fractured and broken, my immediate thought was, I'm going to do what I do when I send Reiki. So I called in my spiritual tribe, all of my angels and guides, all of my healing angels and guides, the angelic kingdom of light, and all of his as well. And when I do Reiki, I picture the person like in the middle of this circle on like a bed of crystals. And then everyone gathers around and we all send healing energy. So we all did that. And we did that for a long, long time. So somewhere in the wee hours of the morning, after they did several x-rays and CAT scans, they found out that he had a fracture in his arm by his wrist. There's 2 bones in the arm there. There were at least 3 fractures that they could see. His wrist and stuff was all messed up. So out of everything that he felt and that was hurt, that's the only fractures that he had, which I feel like that's a miracle in and of itself. He did have a couple of large lacerations on his body that he had to have stitches. But he had to undergo surgery this morning for them to fix his wrist and arm. So right now he's on the mend. But the whole point of this is, miracles are everywhere, all around us, all the time. We just have to look for them. We just have to watch for them. And this is the kind of stuff that blows my mind. If any of those 4 people that witnessed this, that actually saw exactly what happened, if any of them, had left where they were a minute or 30 seconds later than they did, they wouldn't have been exactly where they were. Or if they would have left a minute or 30 seconds sooner than they did, they wouldn't have been driving down the road at that exact time. And it's just so awesome, divine timing, divine intervention, that we are always where we need to be at the exact right time. I'm broadcasting today from the baby's room, so you may hear her a little bit in the background. I'm hoping that she's just going to keep playing. So I felt like, that was a very, just an amazing situation, and how everything happened. And, I feel like he was just completely surrounded by angels when this happened. And if he hadn't have been wearing his helmet, I don't think he would be here right now. And sometimes I was like, once in a while, if he was going on a short ride, like a block or 2, sometimes he didn't put it on, but thank God he was wearing it that day. And he didn't have any head, any neck, any back injuries at all. which is just absolutely amazing to me. So, you know, just be more mindful of you know, everything that's going on in your everyday life, and see where you can find miracles in situations like that. Because they're there. You know, we get to witness them, we get to experience them, and we get to see the angels in all their glory when, you know, these things happen. And it just absolutely amazes me. I'm sure a lot of you have had situations where, you know, you've witnessed a miracle. I remember one time driving with my kids in the car. We were going down the street, and this car just came out of nowhere and was veering right towards us, and I couldn't do anything. So I had to, I thought for sure they were going to hit me. And then all of a sudden, it was as if an angel was like over top of the car, lifting the car up, and the car just went on about its business. That's the only way I can explain it. It was just absolutely insane. But I know we all have situations like this in our lives every day. And sometimes, you know, maybe we don't notice them, but start noticing, you know, pay attention to these things, because it's just absolutely amazing when they happen. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Devin. Nice to see you guys. So how is everybody doing out there? It's been a great energetic week for me. I have a lot more energy than I have had. Here, I'm going to walk away for 1 second. Okay, we are back. This is the one you've been hearing in the background. This is Judith Rose. Look, can you see yourself up there? You see yourself? She loves to look at herself. But my energy has returned so much. And it's really nice because I'm feeling a lot more productive. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Lanell. Hi, Joyce. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some cards here. Hey. Alrighty. And I'm going to start with Jill. Let's see what we have for Miss Jill today.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. What do we have? Okay. Oh. So this little one here is going to be a year old right after Christmas. Nope. You want it out, you got to stay here with me. Let's see what we have. Oh, look at those pretty cards. Oh, there we go. Jill. Jill, the angels want to talk to you about leadership. And this is Archangel Gabriel, sorry. It's time for you to assume your leadership, power, and position, and lovingly guide others. And, you know, I feel like there are a lot of people that look up to you, Jill. And they're wanting you to take more of a mentoring leadership role, if that makes sense to you. I also have these cards that I'm going to use today. They're called the Divine Energy Oracle by Sonia. I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name. Choquette, maybe? Oh, thank you. And let's see what message we have for Jill today. Alrighty. You're excited, huh? Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, Jill. Tune out distractions. Don't let all of the chatter bother you or affect you. Try to stay focused on what you're doing and what you're thinking at the time. And try to drown out all that background noise, because you want to be able to stay focused, stay on task at what you're trying to accomplish. So I hope that helps with you. And I'm going to try to get a little bit more comfortable here. You sit up here for a minute. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alrighty, now let's go up here and see who else we have. I know Miss Kim is here. Let's get a card for Kim. What do we have for Kim today? Shuffle those up for you, Kim. And oh, perfect. Kim, you know what to do. And this is Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You do know what to do. And, sometimes we can know what to do and not really want to do it. Not because we're lazy, not because, we don't want to do stuff, but sometimes it's hard. But when it is, it's very fulfilling and very rewarding. So if there's something that you are needing to do, now would be a good time to start on that. Let's see what we got. Here, let's see what we got here. Now let's get one of these cards. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Kim, you need to express your joy. Joy, joy, joy. It's very important for us to be in a state of joy. And, sometimes we feel very joyful for specific reasons, but a lot of times we are just joyful because life is wonderful, because we just are. Just like, you don't have to have a reason to be happy. You don't have to have a reason to be joyful. Do things that bring you joy. Do them more. I feel like you do, but I just feel like you need to expand that a little bit and do more things that really touch your heart and soul and bring you joy. Let's see. Okay. And Heather. Look, Heather's here. You see that? Heather's here. Let's see what we have for Heather today. What do we have for Heather? Oh, nope, you can't pull that down. Here, oh, there we go. There's a card for Heather. Breathe, Heather. Archangel Raphael is just reminding you to take several deep breaths and to exhale slowly to awaken your inner energy and release old patterns. And, sometimes when we get upset or we just need to chill for a minute, taking a few deep breaths will do wonders for us. You can't do that. Come on. Will do wonders for us. It gives us a second to stop thinking about whatever it is that's upsetting us, or that we're focusing on that maybe we shouldn't be focusing on. And breathing, of course, is something we do all the time. But when I know breathing is good, during meditation, specific breathing and stuff, because it helps us to focus where we need to focus. So when we are meditating and concentrating on our breath work, it can help take us deeper into the meditation as well. So they're just reminding you that when you do get a little bit upset or maybe frustrated and anxious, just take a few minutes, take a few deep breaths, let in all of that positive energy and release all the stuff that no longer serves you. And let's see what message we have here. Here. You can play with the box. Okay, Heather. Ooh. Go for your dreams. Don't ever feel like you have to stop dreaming. We're never too old to go for a dream. We're never too rich or poor or young or old or anything that you feel might be holding you back. Keep dreaming bigger dreams, and as you are fulfilling these dreams, go on to the next one. Because as long as we are still breathing, there's still time. And there's things that all of us, dream of doing. And, sometimes we'll think, well, I'd love to go on a vacation to blah, 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 knowing that we're probably never going to do that. But then there's also the dreaming of, I am going to go because it's something I've always wanted to do. And you start planning for it. You start saving for it. You start looking at different areas, touristy places that you might want to visit when you're there. When we have a dream, we need to sometimes lay out a plan, because that helps our human mind to have something to focus on. We can do it in steps gradually instead of, trying to just do the whole thing, at one time. So a good message for everyone, just keep on dreaming. Heather. Okay, we got Veronica. Let's see what we got for Veronica today. Okay. Veronica. Let's see. Do we have a message for Veronica? I think we do. Let's see what we got. Oh, there we go. Oh, Veronica. You know what to do. So, trust your inner knowledge. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You already know what to do. You know what you need to do. You don't want to drag your feet. You just want to go full force and do it now. Because you already know what it is. And, you just got to stick to your guns and, focus on that. And you already know. And sometimes, it's those decisions that, we know what we need to do, but it's just, we don't really want to do them. So, but you already know that. And you're already, I feel like you're really working on it. Here. Oh, look at that. You got tune out distractions. So, don't listen to all the chatter. Just focus on exactly what it is that you want, and you will be able to manifest that for yourself. Here, you can take this other one. Take this one. Here, look at that. Okay, you can have that one then. Okay, let's see, Jill. Oh, I did Jill. Let's see who we have next. Dum. Wee. Oh, okay, Joyce. Joyce is here. Let's see what Joyce has to say. Or see what message they have for you, Joyce.
I'm packing.
Shh. Okay.
Blue.
Alrighty. What message do we have for Miss Joyce today? Okay. Joyce. Interesting. I've already seen several of the cards repeating tonight. Breathe. Take a few deep breaths. Let in that fresh, new, positive energy. And then when you exhale, just let go. Let go of that negative energy. Let go of the things that are bothering you. Let go of it all. And let's see. Okay. Now I'm going to get you one of these other cards too, Joyce. Okay. Oh, interesting. Go for your dreams as well. And I feel like there are some things that you would really like to do or accomplish. You need to just set your mind to it, Joyce, and go for it. You really do. There's no time like the present. There's no better time than now. Right now is all we really have, right? So anything that you are dreaming about doing or being or changing in your life, do it now. That is the best time for you. Let's see. We have Devin. Let's see, Devin. Okay. Devin. All is well. And this is Archangel Jeremiah, just reminding you that everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. Everything is in divine timing. And soon there are hidden blessings that are going to be revealed to you. So just know that everything is working out exactly the way it is supposed to. So I hope that message resonates with you, Devin. And let's see what we have with these other cards. Face your shadow. That's very interesting. So I'm feeling like you need to take a look at yourself, at some of the things that maybe you don't like about yourself, or some of the things that you feel you want to improve on, And, talk to the angels, get some guidance on how you can go about doing that. Because I feel like there are some changes that you're wanting to make in your life right now. And, now is the best time to do that, because now is all we really have, right? And, we got Melissa Parks here. Let's see what Melissa's message is today. Melissa. Well, there goes Melissa's card. Sorry about that. Clear your space. We need to do a little bit of clearing the clutter, Melissa. Whether it's physical clutter, emotional clutter, it doesn't matter. Because as you know, once we get rid of that clutter, then we've got lots of room. We have lots of room for all that new energy to flow through. So anything that you've been holding on to, let it go. This is the time. Clear that space so that new positive energy can, move on in. You trying to copy me, huh? Are you trying to copy me? Oh. And Melissa, they want you to express your joy. Express it. Let every person that sees you know that you are completely full of joy. Joy is contagious. When other people feel that from you, they can't help but feeling more joyful. Just like with love, kindness. When we do something kind for someone, even if it's just smiling at them, it changes. It's like a spark, like lights a spark, and it just changes something for them. And then they feel that kindness, they feel that love, they feel that joy, and then they express that to someone else. So it has this really, really amazing ripple effect. And just spreading a little bit of joy to, one or two people can change the lives of many, many, many. So I hope that resonates with you, Melissa. And now we have Lanell. Let's see what we got. Lanell says, hi, Pumpkinhead. I think she's talking to you. She could be talking to me, but I think she's talking to you. Can you say hi? Say hi. You can't see yourself very well, can you? Here, move up here. There you go. Look. There's Judy. Okay, so what do we have for Lanell? Is that Judy? Miss Lanell. Okay. Lanell, gifts from God. And this is Archangel Sandalphon reminding you that the angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. And, we're all given many gifts when we come to this earth. And some people will use those gifts. Some people deny them, pretend like they don't exist. Some others use them to their absolute full potential, which is amazing. And it's important to have that open heart, have those open arms ready to receive everything that is flowing to you, not just with the gifts that you have been given, but with everything in your life, love, abundance, joy. We have to be open to these things in order for them to flow to us, right? So always be grateful, have that grateful heart and those open arms, and everything that you desire is going to flow right to you because you're attracting it. So I hope that resonates with you, Lanell. I think I just did that one. Yep, I did. Okay. Now who do we have? Joyce. Uh-oh, we went too far. Let's go back. Okay. Oh, Sarah, thank you so much for your super sticker. Okay. Oh, I did go really far, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got Joyce, Veronica, Lanell, Jill. Kim says, hot, in yard working now because winter is coming soon. I have been procrastinating, enjoying the clouds and birds while listening to you. Well, that is awesome. Well, I hope you get all of your yard work done. Yeah, winter is not my season at all. Growing up in Michigan in the Midwest, so cold, and I didn't like the ice and snow. So living in Texas now, the winters aren't normally too bad. Of course, this past winter in February, we had that big freeze, and hoping that was kind of like a, once in 20 year type thing. So we'll see. Sarah says, hello, beautiful. Who's that little cutie with you? This is Judy, Judith Rose. She is currently my youngest grandchild, but my youngest that's born, because there is one that's still in the oven there. So we will, but she's the youngest for now. She'll be a year old in December, right after Christmas. So her daddy's in the hospital, so her mom's there with him. So, oh, stop. So she didn't want to cooperate with me, Sarah, and, stay in her bed over there with the millions of toys that I put there for her. So she's over here. And Sarah, now, this is just so amazing because this is the third time this card has come up. You know what to do. I feel like there's some situations in your life that you're kind of dragging your feet because you know what to do, you know what you need to do, you know what you want to do, but you're not doing them. And I feel like the angels are just kind of standing there, you know, trying to give you a little nudge with their foot, like, come on, you know what you got to do, go do it. You know, change is not easy for most of us. It is, you know, inevitable, because a lot of times if we don't make a decision about something because we're afraid of change, well, not making that decision is making that decision, because it's still going to have an outcome, right? Hey, don't chew on that. So just keep that in mind. You already know what you need to do. So get a plan in the works and start working towards it, Sarah. I hope that resonates with you. Oh, thanks, Melissa. Melissa said you're a cute baby. Is that true? Yes. I swear you said thank you. Okay, let's see what we got. This one for Sarah. Sarah, focus on success. Focus on success. And, you know, I know you have a lot of new things in the works right now with the different products that you're creating and everything. And, you know, it's really awesome. And I can see all of these different things that you're doing really taking off. So that'll be really, really exciting. Well, you just do all your stuff. And now you want mine. That's not fair. Okay. So I hope that resonates with you, Sarah. Okay, Sarah. Robin. Hello, Robin. Oh, thank you. She is. She's such a sweetheart, aren't you? You a sweetie pie?
Sweet.
Yeah. Let's see what we have for Robin. Oh, here we go. Robin, compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. And it's so important, Robin, and I know you know this, but so many times, you know, we give other people the benefit of the doubt. We give other people that reassurance that they need. We give other people unconditional love. And we give other people compassion, but we don't give ourselves those same things. And we need them just as much as anybody else does, right? So just remember to have a little bit more compassion for yourself. You know, we are all doing the best that we can do right now. And, you know, just keep that in mind. I just try to show yourself a little bit more loving compassion. And let's see what we have here. Ooh, retreat. Retreat. You need to take some you time and, you know, pamper yourself a little bit. Get to know yourself even better than you already do. I really loved your show last night. And if you guys, you know, missed that, Robin did past life readings, and it was pretty awesome. So you'll want to check out that show and watch the replay if you missed it last night. And Friday night is Melissa Park's show, Joyful Findings at 8 p.m. Sunday night, and, you know, I apologize for this, but when I mentioned the other shows, for some reason, a lot of times I forget about Sunday and Tiffany's show. I watch it, so I don't know why. I don't know why I forget about it. I'm guessing maybe it's the weekend. I don't know. But Tiffany's got a great show on Sundays at 8 p.m., Spiritual Insights, and she's going to have a special guest this week. So you might want to check that out. And tomorrow night, Carol and Carrie and in the Psychic Flow at 8 o'clock. And Carol Ann, I don't know if she has a special guest this week or not, but she does. She can connect with your departed loved ones. And also live from Little Bear Sanctuary on Thursdays at 6 p.m. I think. Yes, 6. Yeah, because it comes on at 5 here, and I usually try to listen to it while I'm making dinner. Okay, let's see. Okay, Robin and Sarah. Okay, Veronica. Veronica said, thank you for the validation. You are welcome. Jill Robin says she's glad you're doing better. Joyce says, so relevant for today. Thinking about a certain thing all day. Thank you. Wow, that's pretty cool. You know, I love when you get the validation like that from the messages. You know, sometimes we'll get validation just from, having a conversation with someone. Something will pop up and you'll be like, oh, there's my validation for what I was thinking about. And it's just so amazing when that happens. And it's not surprising because this is the way things work, Maybe we're thinking about something and we're like, I'm kind of wanting to do this. I'm not real sure. And then you'll hear something that will totally validate you need to do that. And that's just the way, the angels work, the universe works. And we get that confirmation. And it's just so amazing. I love it. Devin said, thank you. Same. Things are looking up and are definitely coming to light. That is awesome. And now I believe.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh, Kim, Sugar Magnolia.
Yeah.
She says, maybe 4 feet of snow from the storm on Sunday. Oh, whoa. That's a lot. Hello, Elizabeth. Let's get a card for Elizabeth. So Little Bear Sanctuary has been having an auction that I believe is over on Saturday. And Elizabeth donated some beautiful, beautiful artwork that she created. So you guys should check that out. It's a silent auction. And as far as I know, they're still taking bids. But her artwork is just absolutely incredible. Okay, I got it. Just because you dropped your card. Here we go. Let's see. What do we have for Elizabeth? Oh, here we go. Oh, Elizabeth, clear your space. I've noticed there's been a lot of repeat cards tonight. Get rid of the clutter. Here, you got to get your card. Sticker. You got to get rid of the clutter. Okay. Shh. If you're hollering, I can't be heard. These messages can't be heard. Clear your space. I'm feeling like maybe some old ways of doing things needs to go. And you've got some better ideas and better ways of doing things. So you want to let out that old stuff so you've got room for the other stuff to move in. And I also feel like once you can, do this, the energy is just going to flow so much better, Elizabeth. So much better. And when we actually move around the physical clutter too, that does create space for the energy to flow. Because if we have like cluttered things sitting around, then the energy is going to stop when it gets to those things. It can't go past that. It's just going to sit there and just be stagnant and not moving around. And we want that energy moving, right? And energy flowing. Let's see, Elizabeth. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, face your shadow. I guess I should have just had like 3 cards in each of these decks because they're about the same ones that have been coming up, which is crazy. Look at and see if there's some healing that needs to be done, some balancing that needs to be done. I feel like you are very centered and very aligned, and that your energy is flowing very well. So just see if there's any little areas where maybe you could that you could improve upon, any little areas. and see what, how that feels. I hope that resonates with you, Elizabeth. Look at that. You giving messages too, baby girl? Huh? Okay, Melissa. Oh, you're so welcome, Lanell. Kim, bonfire for the full moon. Oh, that sounds nice. You're welcome, Melissa. I'm still thinking about that 4 feet of snow, Kim. When I was a kid, we used to get like 3 feet of snow at a time when I lived in Michigan. And we go out there and play in that. And we build our little like igloos, and we have snowball fights and all that stuff. And as I got older, because I lived in Michigan as an adult too, we didn't have winters quite like that. It seemed like when I was a child, it would snow, we get a ton, and then it would be there for the whole entire winter. And as the snow started getting dirty, from cars and stuff like that, it wasn't as pretty as when it first falls. I mean, snow is really beautiful when it first falls. Aw, look at that. Judy, look at Sarah says, look, thank you so much. And thank you, little Judith, for adding your beautiful light to the show tonight. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you have a beautiful little light? Huh? And, oh no, here. We went too far, baby. Here, hold on. She's dropping all of her stuff in. Yeah, look. Oh, thank you. Thank you for putting up that, the link for the auction. Hey, look at, what are you doing? You're not supposed to do that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Robin. Here. Say bye-bye. There you go. Oh, look, there's your pacifier. Oh, no. Okay. Let me grab my cards here. Sorry about that. I tried to grab her pacifier for her and dropped all my cards. Yes, Robin said she can relate. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, the show last night. Okay, all the repeat cards are resonating with me. So cool. Oh, that's awesome, Veronica. Elizabeth said, thanks for the nice compliment. So funny because I did a ton of hard work yesterday in decluttering the house. Wow, that is awesome. I feel so much better that I'm decluttering. Thanks for the message. You are so welcome. So welcome. Oh, Lanell smelled it today. Snow is coming. Oof. Kim says she didn't see snow till she was 12, and it used to be amazing. Now I can't get warm. Oh, I know. I have to, I've been in Texas now for 11 years, and I like the warm weather. I don't like when it's super, super hot and humid, but I like the warm weather way better than the cold weather. So last weekend we had a cold front come in. So I woke up and I went outside. It was 52 degrees. Now people from the Midwest are probably like, oh, what a beautiful day that was. No, I was freezing. I had to bundle up just to go outside. I mean, like, pants, long sleeves, sweater or jacket. And I was cold for quite a while. So, but it's warmed back up. And now it's like in the 60s when I get up and the 80s during the day, which I like that. I've always, never liked the cold. It just seems to go like right through my bones or something. Devin says, we know who's the boss. Yeah. Well, mostly I was just trying to get her to not holler. She usually doesn't. She's usually very quiet, except when I need her to be. Veronica said, I've never seen snow. And 53, maybe one day I'll take a trip. You've never seen snow, Veronica? I thought that you got snow. I thought it got really cold there sometimes. No? I didn't realize that. Well, we are almost out of time. I want to thank everybody so much for being here. Here, no, you stay away from the dog. There we go. Everybody for being here. And make sure you guys tune in Saturday for the spiritual message circle, because it's a lot of fun, right? Can you say woohoo? Here, look. Who's that? Can you wave bye? Can you wave bye? Joyce says it's starting to get cold there in upstate New York. Oh, I bet. I know it always get colder there, I think, than it did in Michigan when I lived there. You guys have some pretty nasty winters, though, don't you, Joyce? A lot of energy flowing, Sarah said. Well, looks like we're about out of time. We got a couple more minutes. I just want to thank everybody for being here and for being patient with this one, right? And now you know what she's probably going to do. She's going to pass right out after the show. But I guess that's just how it goes. And I hope everybody has a really good week. And, you know, it's like almost the end. It's later than the middle of the month. This month is going by so fast. It's only 2 weeks to, like 2.5 weeks to Halloween, or no, a week and a half. Oh, good Lord. That's not long. Okay. And then next month we've got some holidays, and you know, watch for the Black Friday sales that I'm going to have, because you know that's like a great time to do some Christmas shopping. And I'm going to have gift certificates available for Reiki with a special price. So, you know, that would be a really great gift to give someone for Christmas, right? And how not common that would be, right? Somebody who likes to give a unique gift. You know, that would make a wonderful gift for someone. Devin says, Illinois, northern part is still warm. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Joyce. Blessings to the beautiful little one in you. Thank you. Blessings to you, too. Hey, you cannot pull that down. So I'm going to, I hope you guys will come back next week. Who knows what we'll be talking about. And I guess whatever it is they moved me to talk about. And pretty sure I'll be going solo next week. I'm really glad you guys could be here. I really appreciate you. You know, I love you all, and I'm so very grateful, you know, that you spend this time with me every week. I know I certainly look forward to it, and I feel very blessed to be here. Everybody have a great week. Have a great night, and I love you all. Good night.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron.
Receive exclusive access to live stream special and
Other epic perks.
join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.